Okay, here we go. So, welcome to our course. The main goal of this course is to teach you how to use ZennoPoster and moreover, how to use ZennoPoster to make all your work with content automatic. So here is some stuff that we are gonna learn today and that you should do at your home after this lesson. Okay, so let's start from the first thing, to buy and install ZennoPoster. So ZennoPoster is software that allows you to automate any action, any task in the internet. So anything, not just uploading and downloading of content that we need. We can do anything we want. For example, create posts or create accounts, write emails, anything like posts, comment posts on social networks, anything, really anything. So there is no limits with ZennoPoster. He can do anything. But we will need only part of his power, but we have to buy it because it's paid program, but it's not so expensive. As you see, there is different tariffs, and you will need wait a sec, I'll see. Standard, you'll need this light version. Yeah, you want to ask something?
Yeah.
What?
No, I recently joined the call.
Sorry?
I said I am recently joined the call. I'm late. You
Okay,
speak.
okay. No problem. Just turn off your microphone. If you want to ask something, just turn on and say it. Or you can write down all the questions and I'll answer at the end of the lesson. Okay, so let's continue. So we were talking about ZennoPoster, and you have to buy it because it's paid software, and you will need the light version, $57. It's a lifetime version, so you don't worry about like some limits. What's the difference between these tariffs? The main difference is threads. What thread does mean? So the thread means that this like a number of people who is working with their computer at the same time. It's like similar stuff to that. So if you buy light version, it's like one person clicks on your browser one thing after another thing after another after another. But when you buy standard, it's like a 5-person do the same at 5 different computers at 5 different browsers. So you'll do all your work 5 times faster. And you can install on 2 computers this software. But from the start, I recommend you to install and buy light version. Then you can upgrade to standard, and the professional. Actually, I don't think you will need it in the nearest future, but anyway, if you'll see that you don't, well, 5 threads is not enough for you, you want more posts per day, you want more actions per day, and so on. So you want unlimited version, so you can buy it, just upgrade, and it costs $277. lifetime access, or you can test monthly subscription. I don't recommend this, just buy light version and it will be okay. Yeah, next thing, download and install OpenServer. OpenServer, I also gave you the link to this. The URL is ospanel.io. It will be in Russian, but don't worry. Actually, you can find some other similar servers in English, but I guess it should have English version. Just download it and find the English settings in English language. Basically, what the OpenServer is. OpenServer is like personal portable server platform. So it will be installed on your computer, and it will allow you to run SQL, spreadsheets, and like local website, run local websites. Actually, this stuff, this server is used by programmers like PHP, HTML, and so on, but you'll need it only for SQL. What is SQL? I will explain you later. And now you just need to download it and install. It's totally free, but when you'll be downloading it, you'll be asked to donate something. You can do this or not. If you donate some small amount of money, you will download it much faster. If you won't donate, you can download it for free, but it will take you to download about, well, 6-8 hours. It's very big software. Okay, so let's move on. Next thing you're gonna do is to buy and test proxies. What proxies and how to buy it and why do you need it? So proxy, I recommend proxyline.net. You can use any other proxy server, doesn't matter actually. So go to proxyline, buy one proxy. What proxy is just the IP of your computer, new IP. So you'll be working from that IP, and for anybody in the internet, it will look like that you are working from other countries. So it's just about your privacy, and you'll be anonymous in this case. So it's very cheap. So just buy one, and you can buy it for a year ahead, and it will cost about $10, not more. Okay, so as for the SQL, it's all your home task actually. So learn basic commands in SQL. So what the SQL is, and why do you need it, and how we should learn it. So when you install OpenServer, it will appear here in just this icon. When you click on it, it's just all in Russian, but maybe I can set, yeah, here the English language. Yeah, I will reload it. And we'll show you in English sentence. Yeah, here's the English. So why do you need the server? You'll need the server basically because of you will be using this MySQL manager. MySQL manager, you can use MySQL manager, or you can use similar software, PHP MyAdmin. Basically, it is all the same stuff, but PHP MyAdmin is like old fashioned, and MySQL is more advanced, and I prefer MySQL Manager. Also, the same program, but you can download it separately. It's called Heidi SQL, like Heidi or Heidi. Oh, sorry, Heidi SQL, like this. Again, I guess, yeah, I did a mistake. Here is the Heidi SQL, so you can download it right here, installer, and just use it like a separate application. But if you install OpenServer, it will be like inside, right here. Okay, what is the Heidi SQL or SQL? SQL is a language, program language, that allows you to work with spreadsheets with the data. Why do we need spreadsheets? Many users can use ZennoPoster and work with content, storing all the data, all the information on text, in text files, txt, and work with the rows, like a row of information, a row, some link, rows, well, anything is stored by rows. Yeah, like here, one row, second row, third row, and so on. And here is some information is written, and you can copy right from txt file and use it in ZennoPoster. But for our advanced goals and for future, you should use spreadsheets. It's much more convenient, and it's like it will reduce the amount of work in the long run. So how it's like looks like, it's like some spreadsheet. Here is the data. Again, it's all in Russian. If you download and find here that all in Russian, you should just find the English language and to set the English language as a default. Okay, I guess it should be here, but I don't see that. Just please find the English version. I just don't see the English language right now. Sorry for that. Okay, so how the spreadsheet looks like is just a ID of the row, and here will be a row, and here we store some information. For example, we will be storing mostly the links to files from our source when we will be downloading all the content, and here's the link to each file. And here's a spreadsheet named parsing. Here's the kinofilms. It's just a name of the website, like source. We'll be calling it source of your file. So this is name of your source. And parsing, it's just the spreadsheet that we'll be using for parsing of content, like downloading from your source to your computer. And posting spreadsheet, here we'll be using this spreadsheet to actually post our downloaded content to forums and so on. So when you use spreadsheet, you can just name any row. You see the IDs, so you can find this row by ID. It's very convenient, and in more complicated versions, when you'll see, like, you can add here like authors or dates or some other stuff like description of the video, like many other columns, and it will be very convenient. You can find each column separately and copy the information in that cell of that spreadsheet. Okay, I think it's clear. And let's move on. As for the regular expressions, it's the most complicated thing in the course actually. So just do not try to learn just from one lesson, but you have to understand what the regular expression means. So I'd recommend you to find something like this regular expression course, or any other text information regarding how to create regular expressions. Or here is on Udemy, how to work with regular expressions. But actually you don't need to buy something. I'm sure that you will be able to. You don't need parallel. Yeah, it's not what you need. Ranked one. Yeah, I guess here is the better. So what the regular expression is, you have to find some source where you can learn about regular expressions cheap, yeah, for free, and you'll understand what it is. But in the couple of words, regular expressions will help you to find some information on the website and to parse your files. For example, you want to download some file. Yeah. For example, the file goes on this link. Let's find the link. Okay, so this is the link. Yeah. And we see that it's really link is, and we can click on it. But how can we teach ZennoPoster that this is the link that we need? There is a lot of links right here. So how can we teach it? So we should tell ZennoPoster, we are using regular expressions. How can we find this link? And we can create regular extension that will say, like in human language, so start looking on this page some phrase that starts with the word learn. Yeah. So he will be looking for a word learn, and he will find this whole sentence. But then you tell to ZennoPoster via regular expression that this phrase should be ended with the words exercises with a dot in the end. And in this case, ZennoPoster will see that this phrase starts from here, ends from here, and the ZennoPoster will not need anything from this part. He will find your link that you taught him to look for, and that's it. You'll have some creator of this regular expression, so you don't need to write it from scratch, but it will help you if you understand how it actually can be created from scratch. But do not be overwhelmed. Do not delve it very deeply in these regular expressions. Just try to understand in general how it works and the basic characters, how to create regular expressions from scratch. Okay. So next thing, create and save your token. What is the token actually, and how you can find it? If you log into your money platform account, you should go to the menu Tools, submenu API, and you will find here a button Create a new token. Just click on Create a new token, and the name, the comment, just a name. For example, you can name it ZennoPoster. Doesn't matter, just a name. Okay, so you created, you can create only, well, you can create a lot of tokens, but you will need only one. So create only one token and copy, save it. Anyway, just you should understand where you can find it. You will need it lately in ZennoPoster. So you won't need it right now, but you have to understand that you can create it right here, and you should understand where you can find it fast in the next lessons. Okay, so next thing, token find itself, save the folder ID. How to find the folder ID? Go to My Files, File Manager. Here, here are the 3 default folders: test files, file boom, Keep2Share. Maybe you have much more folders right here. It doesn't matter. You have to choose the folder that you will be working with and with ZennoPoster. How you can do that? Just click on this icon and you'll see here the ID. This ID you'll need. The file boom folder has another ID, and so on, so on. So each folder has its own ID, and using that ID, we will be talking ZennoPoster in what folder to upload files. Very simple. And token, this token will tell ZennoPoster which account on money platform to work with. So it's very simple. It's like your authorization, like login to your money platform account using token and folder IDs. Okay, next. Unzip and test the program for cutting screenshots. This program, this software, you can find in the links I sent to you. So just download. It's in on Google Drive, so you can download all the zip file, unzip it, and explore it, and you can find the software for cutting screenshots. The software looks like this. It's video thumbnails maker. You won't need to install it. You just click on it, run, and it works. So why do you need it? It's just obviously, I think, it's to create thumbnails or screenshots from your video content. So this software can do this, and we can teach ZennoPoster to create thumbnails automatically. So we can teach ZennoPoster how to run this soft automatically, choose the video file, create thumbnails as we want, and to save all these thumbnails to your folder on your computer. So basically what you need to go, just to go to the settings and explore all the settings just manually. Just try to use this software manually, how it works, and all you need with this program, you have to make one sentence. Let me see. Yeah, you have to check this box txt. Find this option and click on it. It's very important because this will allow this program to save all the information about video file in a TXT file. It's like a length of the file, MP4, yeah, resolution, and so on. So it's all will be stored. It's like a file data. This program also can do this to create file data txt file, and you should choose txt to be able to save it in txt file. Okay, but what have you test? It's like here, take a look on these presets, set 1, set 2, and so on. You have up to 5 sets. What does it mean? You have, you can create up to 5 different settings in this program, how to create screenshots, what size of screenshots should be, yeah, width and height, how many screenshots there will be. Well, actually, a lot of different settings here you can see, and test all of them, and try to save different settings in all set, just clicking on the save button, and test on some video file how it looks like. You will need it lately when you will be teaching ZennoPoster which set to use, which set of settings to use right now with that video that we're currently working with. Okay, so this is all about screenshots. As for the uploader you will also find in that folder on Google Drive that I've sent to you. Just unzip that zip file, you'll find the folder. In the folder you'll see lots of files. Some of them will be files for ZennoPoster, some of them will be software, and you'll see the folder uploader, and you have just to find it where it is. So you have the uploader software right here. Why do you need that? That software will allow you to upload files to your Money Platform account automatically. You don't need to enter to log into your Money Platform account, like go to File Manager, click on the Upload File button, and wait and so on. You don't need all of that. ZennoPoster will be connecting with the software named Uploader, and we can tell the uploader using ZennoPoster what file to upload, yeah, or what folder to upload, and well, that's it. You can just take this video file and upload to this folder, and all of this will be done automatically using ZennoPoster and this software named Uploader. I will show you in the next lesson how to create all these settings. Okay, and download and view all the videos from the training course. So I also gave you the video course. Actually, it's in Russian. It's written in Russian, but it has English subtitles. Just watch it. Do not watch all of the videos right now, right today, because you will be overwhelmed. Just watch until you, well, until you're tired, because it's very big amount of information, but you have to prepare yourself step by step. Download all that video, or you can watch them online on YouTube, turning on English subtitles. As for the ZennoPoster, Yeah, here I also apologize because I have ZennoPoster also in Russian. I could not find option how to make settings that in English, and I suppose that this is the main like settings. So when you will be downloading ZennoPoster, you have to choose the language. I suppose it's works like this. I just don't remember. I just downloaded it and it was in Russian, but it actually in English also. You have to find English version on ZennoPoster in ZenoLab right here. When you'll be buying ZennoPoster, just choose the English version from start, or maybe I just didn't find the translate option. I'll try to find it to the next lesson, try to prepare better, but your version should be in English. So I apologize, but actually it's also all of these actions are also in English, so it won't be any problem. Just I will be translating all the action if it will be in Russian. So here's just load your profile, load profile. So ZennoPoster will create some profile of you, and it will be loading or reloading, saving it, and storing. So it's very simple. So anyway, I'll be translating all this stuff. Don't worry. But your version of ZennoPoster should be in English for you to, well, for your convenience. Okay, let's summarize. What should you do for the next lesson? Buy and install ZennoPoster, in English, of course. Download and install OpenServer, turn on English language. And if you want, you can download SQL Manager, HDSQL separately, or if you choose advanced version of OpenServer, it will be installed inside right here, Advanced MySQL Manager. There is a lot of more stuff, but actually you won't need that. Buy and test proxies. So obviously, how you can test, just there is a lot of extensions for Google Chrome, for example, like proxy, VPN, and so on. You can install any of that extension, paste all the settings of your proxy, and you'll see that well, your browser will be using another IP address. So there will be login, password, IP, and port. So 4 settings you'll need, and just save those settings. You will need them to work with ZennoPoster to be anonymous. Okay, next learn about SQL. Just find some video course or maybe text version, like some guide. You just need basic commands. How to create spreadsheets, how to delete spreadsheets, how to create rows, how to edit rows, how to find some row by ID. All these commands, you don't need to remember all these commands, because using this SQL you can create commands with this creator. So you can do something manually, and you'll show like in SQL language right here. But for you to understand, you have to understand basic commands. Also, I will give you the templates of best this. It's called query. Yeah. So I'll show you the template of all the queries you'll need. So basically, you don't need actually to learn SQL. Just, well, you'll be using the templates, and it will be enough for you. But for your understanding, you have to learn it. Not today, not to the next lesson, but just learning step by step. You'll need that to create advanced and really complicated templates to work with your files in the future using ZennoPoster. Okay, as well as regular extension, do not try to use all about regular extension to the next lesson. Just step by step find some source of information like course or free course or paid course, and to just try to understand what regular extensions means, how they work. Create and save your token. I showed it to you already. Find and save folder ID. Unzip the test program for cutting and cutting screenshots. Yeah, this software test. Download and prepare it's redundant word. Download, just download the uploader and find it in the folder. We will use it in the next our lessons. Download and view all the videos, all also redundant word. You don't need to watch all videos because you will be overwhelmed of the information. Just step by step, do not try to learn everything in one day. Okay, that's it. Thank you. And now I'm listening for your questions. You can write the question in the chat. I will read it, or you can ask me right now. Yeah. If you don't have questions, just to say it or write it, and I understand that everything is okay, and we can end this introduction language. Introduction lesson, sorry. Not question. Okay, next lesson I will tell you where be in our Skype. So I suppose it will be next in a couple of days. So I guess it will be on 16th of July at the same time. But if anybody wants to change the date or change the time, just write me and we can change it. Okay, thank you guys, and see you in the next lesson.